Hello everybody, we are from Ukraine and today we look at one interesting set of master keys. It was made for our friend, colleague and is designed to open multi-lock classic and interactive cylinders. What kind of set is this? These are 4 master keys with different nodes. 2 are figured, 1 is wide and 1 is narrow. And I repeat, it was originally made for multi-lock cylinders. But in order to show how it works, let's first talk about multi-lock cylinders in general.
Кто-то юзает, кто-то не возвращает, пускай сейчас их совесть душит. Вот смотрят видео, пускай их душит совесть. Верните цилиндры на место. И у меня был только один цилиндр, тоже, кстати, привез наш коллега заказа. Это трофейный цилиндр, он модуль.
So this is a modular cylinder, multi-lock interactive cylinder. Why did I start talking about multi-lock cylinders in general? Multi-lock cylinders are an Israeli brand. It is kind of separate from other cylinders from other perforations. That is, many bloggers use it, show it. They show a lot of tools for these cylinders, but they show different cylinders and each one wants to use the multi-lock separately. Multi-lock is a kind of a separate thread of professionalism for each master. So the cylinder is made, well, I would say, according to Israeli logic. That is, it is quite simple. It has 5 pairs of telescopic pins. That is, it is a pin in a pin. It has been produced for a long time, constantly modified, various shaped pins are improved. In general, the logic of the cylinders themselves is improving. But again, I repeat, this is some kind of line of professionalism. That is, either a person can open multi-lock or cannot. At the same time, there are quite a lot of people who say that they can open multi-lock, but there are quite a few people who really open multi-lock. If there were many of them, I would have few orders, and so, in fact, I open these cylinders quite often. I have opened a lot of them. Several hundred, maybe more, and I think that this is one of the most burglar-proof cylinders on our market. Again, guys who actually work with multi-lock practically all know each other, and they know what, who, how it works, what features this cylinder has. But at the same time, as I say, there are a lot of tools. It seems that this cylinder is so easy to open. In fact, this is an old model. I look at old models from bloggers. Well, it is clear what quality this cylinder is, and the cylinders are actually very interesting. What is the nuance? Why do you need locksmith hooks if there are other tools? For example, there is an excellent tool from Rotor Peak. I work with it. It is an excellent tool. We are friends with this company, and this company constantly updates its product. It is an excellent product, but it is not always possible to open with this tool. There are different conditions, for example, how the cylinder is installed, how can you approach it, and there are different charges of this cylinder where it is simply impossible to open with this tool. This also happens. Therefore, we need other types of master keys, but we must remember that the master must be able to work with any tool, whether it be locksmith's hooks or a machine or some kind of decoders. The master must be able to work with everything. That is, the master must have everything and work with everything. Now let's get closer to this tool. So, 4 master keys and attention. And this cylinder is actually not the easiest option. What are we going to do? Tension. The tension is quite long. It is specially made and it has slight spring property, a torsional property. That is, it springs a little. That gives the opportunity to give a little air. The second point, there are two shaped peaks. One is a little shorter, the other is a little longer. They are sometimes necessary for certain, so to speak, combinations of pins. And two main hooks, which are mainly used by masters. This is wide and narrow. Each of these has a scale. The scale is a good thing for training. What are we doing now? Now I'll show you how to work with all of this. First, let's go in with the figured pick. Well, we found something, some rubbing. Set it. Here it is normal, here it is normal, normal. There is a slight shift of the plug. This is all very good. So now, in order to effectively open the cylinders, you need to set a pair, internal pins and external pins. I take a narrow pick. It is designed to set the internal pin. There is the following situation in this cylinder. There are the first, third and fourth pins, and until we set a pair of them, nothing good will happen in our life. So I'm approaching to the first pin, and I need to very carefully turn it. Okay, I've done it now. I have the fourth one. The third pin. I won't touch it for now. I'll give it a little air and come back to it. Good. The fifth pin has come out a little. I'll try to turn it now. Excellent. I turned it. All this works with the internal pins. The fourth one, I want to touch it very carefully. Excellent. We've installed it. The first one remains. It's also quite harmful. Now I'll try to turn it carefully as well. Normal. Well, the master key is made larger than the body, as it was made specifically for work. That is, so that when there was an inconvenient moment, we could make it a little thinner. There was an inconvenient moment with the first pin. Now we've added the body a little. It torsions less and everything is fine. Next, if we have put all these grooves, all these figured pins, we have an interactive part left. For it, you just need to take a wider master key, come up to it and carefully turn it. Everything is fine. The cylinder gave us the desired response. Next, everything is elementary. Just adjust the internal pins and turn the cylinder. Next, we can put it further, think the loader. Now we will turn the cam normally and pass the brake line. For this we will make such a thin and clear loader. Okay, everything is fine. And that's all. The price of the set you can find on our website. The link is under this video.